Hey guys, this is Thomas now. It's Bolte here from capeandapron.com, blogbirdtools.com, silverlinelife.com,
All the .coms.
all of them. This is our first teachable course. We sent out a survey to a bunch of different people on our reader lists and the people we've been talking to, and we found this huge gap in the blogging world of how to start a blog, all the way down from your why to the technical side of things, creating an identity system, a naming convention, figuring out who your avatar is, all sorts of different things from A to Z. And the gap we found was there's a lot of people and a lot of blogging companies out there that teach you how to start a blog, which is great. But it's sort of this cookie cutter template that they put out into the world, and hopefully it applies to most people, which is totally fine. But what we noticed was that there wasn't a custom tailored tutorial or teachable course to the individual. So the spectrum of our demographic, our audience, is quite wide. Whether it's the person that works full time and they just want to have a part time income so they can help ends meet, or maybe it's a mom who's taking care of 3 different babies and they want to help with the finances, or they want to retire their husband or their partner, which was us, right? But there was this huge spectrum of people, and so not one size fits all. That doesn't work in the blogging world, or really in business. And so what we've done with this flight path manual is we've created a custom teachable course depending on where you're at, whether you have not started whatsoever, you don't have a name, an idea, a niche, nothing, or maybe you've been blogging for a couple of years as a hobby and you've got a good following, but you're not making any money. So there's a variety of different scenarios. Essentially what this is you would fill out this flight path here, and it's going to dictate what modules you need to do, what worksheets you need to fill out, depending on what your answers were to each of the questions that we have. And really what you should end up with before you get started is a completely customized teachable course with your specific circumstances and needs in mind. So this is Alice, my wife, the love of my life. She is the brains and the brawn behind pretty much everything we do. I am literally just the eye candy. I did design the actual worksheets as well as the logos. That's what I've done for a living, and I'm pretty good at it. And I also cover a lot of the technical side. So I have a web design background. I've helped a lot of different companies start their own sites and scale those out into large proportions. And there's a lot of technical know-how or need behind setting up a website, and a lot of tutorials and a lot of articles you'll find out there are really diluted, and there's a lot to them, and they can feel really complicated, and especially from someone who's not technically oriented, they can feel really overwhelming. And what this whole course is for is to make it clear and concise for anybody, no matter whether you're a grandma, you're 70 years old and you just want to blog because you think it's cool, or you are a young millennial like us and you think blogging or younger. You could be 10, who knows, 8, 10-year-olds. But this is for everybody. And really what we're trying to do is hold your hand through the entire process, because our success in the long run depends on your success.
Yes, and so right now you might be in one of 2 categories, like Thomas talked about, is just I have no idea how to start a blog. What's this whole blogging thing? And then you might be in the boat of oh, I know how to blog. I've done the stuff. You might have even started other courses, and you're in the middle of them, and you're just stuck and overwhelmed, and there's all this noise out there of SiteGround versus Bluehost versus MailerLite versus ConvertKit versus who knows what, and everybody has their own distinct opinions, and it's just I don't even know where to go. I don't know what's right for me. And so what we do is we just clean up that noise. We see where your goals are. We see where you need to go and how to move forward in a clear-cut strategy towards your custom path, because no other course is like that. This is the only course I've ever seen like that, and it was maybe a little bit more work, maybe a lot more work. But we really feel strongly that this is what, how it needs to go. So maybe you don't know what your blog is all about, or maybe like me, when you started out, you're super scared of blogging. You can make money blogging and a good income, and maybe it's scary to go off of that steady 9 to 5 towards doing your own thing and having no ceiling and no cap, and looking for a lifestyle that's way different. But you can do it. You can do it. For for sure. And I mean, if we can do it,
Mm-hmm.
anybody can do it. I mean, we live a great lifestyle, and I wish I had started it sooner, and that we had come on board to do this way sooner. But you don't have to wait. You don't have to make that mistake like we did, and you don't have to make all of the mistakes that we did too, trying to figure out all of these things and how to move forward, even though, you know, we've taken all of those big blog courses and the affiliate marketing and the Pinterest and spent thousands and thousands and thousands and money, time, hours on all of those things. And you don't have to do that. So we're just going to walk you through and hold your hand. We'll be right there with you. So we went through all that trial and error. So there's a few things you do need in a blogging business for sure as structure to move forward. The first is a solid niche. You need a great message with branding, and we have that experience behind us. So like ad agency, web development, that kind of thing. So we can powerfully help you do that and take those ad agency secrets with naming and branding and stuff like that. And we're going to help you create your own logo and your own look and everything. And that's pretty rare in a blogging class. And we're going to do that for you. And then all the technical side. So there's just walkthrough tutorials to Thomas. They're awesome. And we'll walk you through your a solid theme, a good host, a Google Analytics, yada, yada, yada. There's a lot there. We won't go into all of that because then this video would be like hours long. So the third thing you need is monetization. You want to make a lot of money blogging. So you need a foundation, how you monetize your blog, affiliate marketing, ad network, sponsored content, etc. You need that foundation. You need to know how to do that. You need to know how to do that right, the legal way. And lastly, you need to know how to manage all of the craziness. There's a lot to do with blogging. You are running your own business. You're it. So you need to know how to time manage, schedule your calendar, write amazing blog posts that convert, and write them quickly because they are your product. And even though maybe you don't think you're great at writing, and my target would be to get you down to writing a blog post in a few hours. You know, just get them out with great graphics and get them out to your traffic source. So last of all, we're going to wrap up here. Most importantly, you do not need another cookie cutter how-to blog course. There are a dime a dozen, and there's a reason why you're stuck the way where you are, and it's not your fault. It's because you need an action plan, a clear-cut action plan tailored towards where your goals are at now, like where you are at on the map and where you want to go. And you need a destination and a GPS that's not going to swerve you into weird places. The 10 different modules. So broken down depending on your flight path. You already saw the workbook, the worksheets, tons of walkthroughs. This is a jam-packed course to get you to where you want to go. And so the one thing I'm going to leave you with is now is the time to start a blog. We wish we had done it a long time ago. They're just getting bigger and bigger and more awesome. And you know, there is so much room for you and your message and what you want to talk about, and we'll help you hone that in and diversify and zig where other people are zagging, you know, so that you can be a voice in the blogging world. I had no idea how to start a blog before. It was like really scary. But then I invested into courses that helped us succeed and learn from those who have fruit on the tree, and didn't try to spin my wheels and do everything myself and us just try to figure it out, because that just did not work. That was way too much blood, sweat, and tears to just kind of spin in one place and not know why or where to go or how to move forward. So this course, like Thomas was saying, will help you get from the A to Z and from where you're at right now to where you need to go through blogging, because you have the ability to go where you want to go. And whatever goals you have in your life and whatever you want to do, you can do that. And we can help you set the foundation for this vehicle that will get you to that. So you just need somebody beside you, helping you to show you how. And so we can't wait to help you out. We look forward to seeing you on the other side. Join in the course, and we'll get started on that clear path towards your individual blogging needs and your goals. Welcome to BlogBird Flight Manual.